If you are experiencing foundation issues, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
Welcome to Daybreak Live this morning. We welcome Miss Coosa Valley 2020, Vishwadha Gunda, and she goes by Vish.
Yes, Vishwadha Gunda, and I go by Vish. That's right.
Vish, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm from Montgomery, Alabama. I've been there since I was 3 years old, so Alabama is definitely home to me. And I have two younger brothers, amazing parents who've always supported me, and because of them, I've been able to get involved in so much, such as dance, pageantry, and really been able to follow my dreams.
How did you get started in the pageant field?
Well, it's a great question because at first, pageants they were truly not something that I wanted to ever consider, but I love being on stage, and dance really helped me realize that. Mm-hmm. And then I started getting interested in the entertainment industry, and because of that, I knew that pageants would help me with that in terms of stage presence. And once I got involved, my first ever pageant was a National American Miss, and through National American Miss, I've gained so much confidence. Mm-hmm. I've really honed my communication skills, and I've learned that there's so much more to pageantry that people don't realize. And every single stereotype that I've had towards pageants was completely broken. And when I came to UAB, I attend UAB. I'm a philosophy major, a senior graduating in May.
You.
I know, go Blazers.
Yeah.
And I tried out for Miss UAB my freshman year. I placed second runner-up, and then I was awarded the title my sophomore year, and now here I am, all in the Miss America system.
Wow.
Yeah.
What are some misthoughts, I guess would be a word for pageantry? You talked about the things that you went into thinking one way, you turned around and you're thinking. What are some of those?
So one of the biggest things is I felt like it wouldn't be affordable because of what all you see when it comes to pageantry, the image that comes with it. But again, like I said, Miss America System, we are a nonprofit organization. Our platform is the Children's Miracle Network, and the only requirement that you have in terms of funding is you raise money. So to be able to participate in a preliminary competition, you have to raise $100, and all of that money goes to the Children's Miracle Network. And who doesn't want to support the Children's Miracle Network, right? And other than that, we have wonderful sponsors that always give us beautiful dresses to wear, and they take care of us, and we have amazing directors such as Miss Kelly right here, and they're the ones who really run the show for us and make it possible.
Talk about Miss Coosa Valley 2020. I know that's a great honor.
So Miss Coosa Valley, I won this title just a couple of months ago, and it really is the stepping stone into the new Miss America system, Miss America, as they call it, Miss America 2.0. So it's really exciting this year. And because of Miss Coosa Valley, I've really been able to explore and learn more about the Childersburg area. And that's totally new because I've always represented more of Montgomery and Birmingham. And one of the number one things that I noticed is there's never been a town that has a more homey feel than Childersburg. Wow. And that's what I love about it.
Yeah. Now, what's next for you?
Well, as I said, I'm graduating in May as a senior. I'm currently applying for dental schools. I'm waiting to hear back from them, currently waitlisted. I'm a dancer, as I said, and I have started teaching dance classes. I'm an Indian classical dancer, and I'm trained in Bharatanatyam and Kuchipudi, and I want to expand on that, hopefully. And definitely use this next year for that, maybe before I go into dental school, and then continue with pageants.
Talk about your continued pageant field, and where do you see yourself 2 years from now?
2 years from now? Well, before we talk about 2 years from now, I am competing for Miss Alabama alongside over 40 other amazing contestants this June. If everything goes well, you'll see me as Miss Alabama 2021 this June, and I'll be promoting my platform, which is promoting wellness. I'll be working with the Children's Miracle Network, and I'll be making appearances and traveling all over Alabama. And if not, that's okay too. That just means another title and another community and state that I'll be able to serve.
You're kind of in the pageant field, there's a lot of young ladies going to be participating in Miss Alabama, and a lot of gifted young ladies, and you are one of those. What drives your success?
What drives my success? I mean, I wake up every day and I make my goals for the day, and the number one goal that I always have is to be able to impact someone that day. And as a pageant title holder, I always have that opportunity to be a mentor, to be an ambassador for someone else who's looking up to me. Even when it feels like I may not be doing enough, there's always someone looking up, and that's what drives me every day.
Yeah. Who are some people that have kind of impacted your life along the way and helped you to become the success that you are now?
I would have to say my mom is my number one supporter. She keeps me going every single day. Can't go a day without talking to her. And what's so funny about us is we're completely different. We have completely different mindsets, but we can still understand each other. Yeah. And that's something that's so important, to be able to understand each other from different viewpoints. And that's the reason I see her as my role model. My best friend, every single friend that I surround myself with, I completely adore, because they're always doing great things. We're all doing different things. Some people are in USGA, some people are like the president of my sorority, and people such as them who are great leaders in different fields inspire me to learn more from them.
All right. We appreciate you being here this morning, and continued success. June will be here before you know it.
I know. It's already March. Yeah. February just flew by.
Now, how do you prepare for Miss Alabama?
Wow, there's so many aspects to the preparations. So we have talent, obviously, and I am performing a Bollywood/semi-classical piece that I choreographed myself. It's Topinga, and I practice for talent every day whenever I get a chance, and just really honing in on those moves. And then we have interview prep, which I give those questions out to my friends, to my director, to my parents, to everyone, and they're constantly quizzing me. And for me, interview is just about being myself. Whether I'm talking to you, whether I'm talking to Kelly, whether I'm talking to my friends, it's always a conversation for me. And they remind me that that all that matters is confidence and believing in yourself. So that being said, we have the fun part, which is evening gown, where we get to present ourselves on stage. And again, a lot of that has to do with stage presence and being able to really shine and show a piece of yourself and your personality.
Talk to young girls this morning.
Yes.
Who maybe have a dream of yours to become Miss America or Miss Alabama or Miss Coosa Valley 2020. Speak to them and encourage them that they can do this.
Well, you can do whatever you want, first of all. It doesn't matter whether it's pageants, whether you want to be on a sports team, on a dance team, or just simply make good grades. I think representation is the number one thing that matters, and when you have people that you look up to, have them as your motivators and really look at what their lifestyle is like. What are things that they do that make them successful, and have those tips on the back of your hand to be able to follow and make your day a success, and then make your year a success.
Wow. Yeah. Thank you for being here this morning.
Thank you so much. It was so great.
We're honored to have you this morning. And Miss Coosa Valley 2020, Vish.
That's right.
How do you do Vish? I mean, where did that name come from?
So my name is Vishwadha, right. And my parents actually got it from my grandparents' name. They combined both my grandmother's and my grandfather's name. And Vishwadha means universe. And I always went by Vishwadha up until college. Vish just became easier, so now I'm Vish.
Well, Vish, thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Yes, thank you.
We've got more Daybreak just ahead. Don't go away.